thought it would be interesting to take a little bit of time and go back to New World and look at the character creator, because I remember when I first played the game, the character creator was really, really bad. Like, just so bad that it was laughable, and it felt like it was very unappealing to make a character in the game. Female characters looked very unattractive, and male characters looked sort of, I guess the bodies looked okay, but they just didn't give you very much options in terms of customizing your face structure and your hairstyle and all of those different things. And it was just, I think it was off-putting for both male and female characters for different reasons. And it was off-putting to see a game with such beautiful environmentals and a beautiful world do just so absolutely terrible at character creator. In any case, here we are, and we're going to take a look at how it's changed since the game has had its soft relaunch. First of all, we've got this archetype system now, which appears to not really have a significant effect on character design. It doesn't have any effect on what weapons you can use. It's just giving you an initial head start, leveling certain skills and professions by default as you start your character. So it's not like your character has to look a certain way based on what you pick. It's just a out of the gate head start for certain leveling. So anyways, here we are. We're going to just take a look at this and cycle through all the different options. So body type, let's do both. So you can pick your male or female body type. There are just two different types. There's no height options. There's no body mass options. Nothing like that. It's just the two different types. So that's a negative compared to what other MMOs offer. But I also feel like it's not really a big deal as long as you can just pick the two different body types. It's fine. What really bugged me a lot in the past was the lack of options for face styles. So, you know, let's go ahead and take the beard off. Now here's what I don't like is it seems like you have female looking faces you can put on a dude, and you have guy looking faces you can put on a female character. And it is still a little bit jarring because some of the face styles just don't look realistic, like something you would see. And I think it does go back to trying to have styles which apply to each gender universally. So then, like, you have to cycle through it and figure out, like, okay, which face for the guy is going to be an actual male looking face, and which one is like a female face that is just modified slightly so that it suits a male character. But I do think that there's more options than there used to be. So if you want to, you know, if you want to be creative, it's pretty feasible to make a character that that looks the way you want. Like, there's a number of different options, and I like that they've added more hair types, more face types. And so it might not be the best character creator ever, and I don't like the androgynous way the different styles are kind of superimposed, I guess. Like what is the deal here? Is this like just to kind of illustrate this, okay, like I picked the male body type, and I actually have to go back up there to take a look and say, like, okay, which one did I pick? Because I can't quite tell if this is supposed to be a man or a woman at all. Like, I couldn't tell at all. Like, this could totally be a female character if I wanted it to be, just because you have the female hair types and, you know, like there you go. This is a male character. Okay. Like what the heck are we even doing here? So, like, how do you make a character even look like the correct gender you're trying to go for? You know, like we can make a real pretty boy here. You know, and I think people should be able to have choice, but it shouldn't be so completely jarring to where, like, you almost have to work at it if you want to make your character look legit. So how do I make my character look like a guy? I don't know. He doesn't look right. Really, just, he doesn't. So it's so peculiar, isn't it? Like like what even is this? This is like a total joke, you know? Like, okay, you know, like, you can't even tell the difference. You cannot tell the difference between a man and a woman in this character creator. Like, you got no way of knowing. Like, this looks kind of like a dude. Yeah, but it's the female body type, right? So actually, let's go back and how do I go back? Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the previous screen and we're gonna see. Let's go to the warrior and see, are the options completely the same? Because this looks like a guy. I mean, I think so. These options look okay. So maybe the options are actually different based on what class you choose a little bit. You know, I think the good thing is there's different options, as in there's more options. There's more choice than there was when the game launched, which is good. Like, that at least makes the game feel playable, because, you know, like, let's try to create a conventionally attractive female character, like, just because. Okay, like, that's some nice brown hair there, and let's, like, cycle through some of these like that. All right, I think that looks like pretty attractive character. Oh, that's not, though. My goodness. Okay. And that's the problem, though. Like, it's just so, it shouldn't be that hard to, oh my goodness. It shouldn't be that hard to make an attractive character. Like now I think with the changes which have been made to the creator, like, there's at least it's possible. It's possible to create an attractive character. I mean, maybe not extremely so, but somewhat attractive character, a character that is going to be something you enjoy playing with. I think regardless of what your look is, you can find something that's going to kind of suit you, and you'll think, yeah, that's I'm comfortable with that. But there's just so many, like, who's gonna pick that and say, like, this is my what face I want to go with? I don't know. Like, it's just, like, not ideal, you know, not ideal at all. Like, you have to work at it. Like, okay, I think that one that's an okay face. It's kind of puffy cheeks on all of these, isn't there? Like, how about that one? Maybe. Or that one. I don't know. Like, she looks like that face looks like she's just having a really bad day. Like, she's ready to quit her job or something. That one, maybe that one's okay. You know, and some games give you the option to have different facial expressions, so you can kind of see how would they look under various different circumstances. And you know, it does not appear to be the case that that this game really gives us that option. So, you know, all right. So like going back to these male characters, like I think those look kind of good, you know, overall. You got different shades of skin, different eye colors. Like the eye color selector is nice. I think the shading looks all right. Like if I want to play as an Asian dude, like what do? I want black hair. I don't want facial hair. I want oh shoot, okay. We're gonna do black hair and you know, maybe yeah, maybe something like that. Okay. Like I think I like that character. That looks pretty good to me. I like that. Like as a character myself, I think it looks kind of like me enough that I would look at that and be like, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I like that character. But then, like if we go back to this this ranger one, which looks like it's more feminine, maybe. But is it? Or are they all the same? Like I kind of felt like maybe when I picked the ranger, it was more feminine. Like I think that looks like a nice face. So maybe like that face looks pretty good, I think. Like are they the same? Or are they somewhat different? Like let's take a look at this one and see. Cuz I really truly don't know for sure. I think that it's universal. I think that regardless of what class you pick, the face options are not going to be different. But I kind of feel like maybe vaguely they are. Because I definitely feel like these female faces on this sorceress or whatever it is and the ranger looked a little bit more attractive than the warrior. But now let's like see that like that. Oh, that's different, isn't it? I don't want the tattoos and the scarring. So let's we're gonna go back to face types. And we're going to take the facial hair away. Hairstyle is going to be... I want to create the character that I just made in the other screen. And see. Because I had made that character that I kind of thought looked kind of cool. Like an Asian dude. So now I want to see. Okay, there we go. So that's the hair I had. And now yeah, so like I think that's the character that I had gone with. White eyes are a no-go though. So like there's decent options. Like I think the bottom line is there's decent options that you can go with now in New World to create characters that are conventionally attractive and match whatever look you're trying to go for. The biggest downside is that you do not have the ability to pick the height of your character and whether your character's thin or fat or any of those different things that would be pretty stock in a lot of other MMOs. But I think that those are not a huge deal. It's not a deal breaker. And being able to pick from a better variety of options really outshines the fact that the number of options available to the player and the androgynous way the character creator kind of mixes male and female themes together indiscriminately. It's not something I'm a huge fan of, but I think that there's been enough improvement in the overall character creator of the game that I can now give it a recommend and say, if you started a new character, you would probably be a lot more happy with the character that you have than you probably were when you created your character at launch back when the game first began. So overall, I would say there's so much going for New World right now in terms of having great environmentals, having great combat, having a nice sense of leveling, having nice professions and life skills, having a passable character creator, which was one of my biggest gripes before. Overall, I think I've got to say I'm pleasantly surprised and pleased, though some of my original criticisms are still going to apply. But the other positive here is that you can buy the game, you have the game, and you don't have to worry about microtransactions and subs. And that's also a pretty big win in my book, not to mention that we also have a lot of new people joining the club because we have crossplay now, and that's also a positive. So all things considered, character creator in New World is certainly better than it used to be, and that's something. So if you haven't considered maybe making a new character in New World Eternum, it might not be a bad idea to go back in and play with it, because it is indeed different now than it used to be at launch. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye.